people? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In fact, it's Ennie, where you get tips on lifestyle, beauty, music, and health. If you're new to my channel, kindly hit the subscribe button below. Click on the thumbs up button if you like my videos, and also comment as much as possible. If you find my videos interesting and educative and informative, comment as possible and share with your loved ones also. And if you're old to my channel, you're so very much welcome again to my channel. Thank you for your support so far. I'll be sharing some things we should learn how to do as a lady, and I would indulge you to sit back, relax, and follow through till the end. Don't watch it halfway. Follow through to the end, and make sure you pick something valuable in this information I'm sharing with you. Pick something you can actually work on. Pick something that is very important. Just what, even if it's one, it's okay. Just make sure you learn something from this today. Thank you. So guys, number one thing you should learn how to do as a lady is to learn how to walk out of a toxic relationship. If you feel like your relationship is making you feel trapped, if you feel like you're trapped in a relationship, if you feel like you're anxious in a relationship, if you feel like you cannot express yourself in any kind of relationship, if you feel like you're in a bondage, you're held captive in a relationship, you should learn how to walk away from it. Note, it could be a little bit difficult, but choking, you're dying in that relationship, you will learn how to walk out of it. So that's number one thing you should learn how to do as a lady. Two, you should learn how to take a compliment. I mean, most of us do this thing a lot. When somebody tells us we look beautiful, gosh, you're stunning, gosh, you're awesome, gosh, you're hot, many of us tend to take it as an offense, and we feel like, I mean, it's Snapchat. Snapchat is making me look beautiful. It's the work of the camera. It's not me. I'm not beautiful the way you think I'm beautiful. When you see me in real life, we start to justify things. As you're beautiful. We tend to tell ourselves, okay, I'm not beautiful. It's because of Snapchat. It's because of the camera. And blah 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 blah. Blah. But really, we should learn how to take a compliment. When somebody tells us you're beautiful, whether the person means it or not, whether you feel like the person is saying the truth or not, accept it. Just say thank you. You don't have to prolong the issue. You don't have to start making up stories and making up excuses to. The number three thing you should learn how to do as a lady is how to say no to certain things. I mean, let your no be your no. Let your yes be your yes. If you want to say no, say no. If you want to say yes, say yes. Don't be in the middle of things. So, learn how to say no. You don't have to always pick up that damn call when it rings. You don't have to answer to that ex of yours that keeps coming back over and over. If you don't want to, say no to it. You don't have to hang out with your friends all the time. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. You don't have to make them feel okay by displeasing yourself. You don't have to please them to this. Okay, the first one is learn how to love yourself. See, the beginning of people actually loving you, or people actually listening to you, is when you love yourself. Love yourself. Be the number one person you're rooting for. Be the number one person you're hyping. And also hype yourself all the time. You don't have to wait for your friends to say, hey my girl, glow baby, glow, 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 all this kind of things. You don't have to wait for that. Come on, you have to love yourself, because if you start to undermine yourself, that's when people start to undermine you. So you learn how to love yourself, learn how to be at peace with yourself, learn how to forgive yourself. Okay, because if you love yourself, you always forgive your mistakes, and you will not go back to that same mistake over and over and over again. So you learn how to love yourself. That's the very, very key thing. If you don't love yourself, the Bible says that you should owe no man anything but to love one another. Yes, so if you're not loving yourself, that means you're owing yourself a debt which you have to pay. So you have to pay it. If you don't love yourself, starting from today, please. Important. So guys, the fifth one is learn how to manage money. Learn how to manage your money. God, we're so guilty. Every lady, like, it is common with us. When you see something before your salary, like before the end of the month, you're beginning to make budgets, make plans of, okay, I'm going to get this thing. Money is not there yet, remember, but you start making plans of getting those things ahead and all of that. So when the money comes, plans for your money. Learn how to manage your money. You don't have to buy everything that comes to your office. You don't have to buy that shoe that is coming. You don't have to buy that dress that your customer is bringing to you. You don't have to buy that makeup that customer is bringing to you. Learn how to budget yourself, budget things you need to buy, and plan those things. Plan for those things, then you'll be able to spend your money wisely. Okay, you don't have to spend money on everything that comes your way. I mean, there are a lot of things that we want, but there are so many things, numerous things that we need. So it's better you get the ones that you need than those things you want. So learn how to manage your money. Don't spend your money. Don't use your 10 hands, your 10 fingers, right, to spend money. Please, this is very, very. One is learn how to not apologize all the time. Honestly, a lot of us as ladies, we tend to apologize for every single thing. I'm not saying, no, don't quote me wrong, apologizing is a good thing. It shows that you're feeling remorseful of the things you've done. But when it becomes every time, constantly, even the person you're always apologizing to will feel like you don't actually mean it. It's just like a what's it called now, a default in you that you have to say sorry all the time, say sorry all the time, say sorry. It's like auto apology. You'll have to keep saying, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. It gets to the time, a point that the person you're telling you're sorry to will not even believe you, whether you're sorry or not. Please, know your words. I'm not saying you should not apologize. Apologize when you do something wrong, but when it gets too serious, when it gets constant, it sends a different signal. It sends a different message. Learn how to drive. I mean, I'm still working on that. I'm still working on it. As a lady, you know how to drive. You don't have to be in your 30s, you don't have to be in your 40s before you learn how to drive. I mean, you can be in your 20s, you can be even in your teenage and you know how to drive. I've seen a lot of people in their teenage that know how to drive. But I think I'm still working on that. Girl. So you learn how to drive, okay? It's like very important. It doesn't matter. It doesn't necessarily mean you should have a car, you should own a car right now. But if you learn how to drive, it's like a very good advantage for you. Okay, so you learn how to drive as a lady. The eighth thing you need to know as a lady is to learn how to be independent. Learn how to be independent. You don't have to always run to that person all the time for something. You don't have to always depend on somebody. Learn how to be independent. Make your cool cash. Make your money. Be yourself. You don't have to be dependent on that friend. You don't have to be dependent on that boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever. You don't have to be dependent on your mom and dad. Learn how to be independent. Work on yourself. Learn things on your own and make your money. It's very important. So to avoid this, what's it called now, people shaming you, yeah, so you learn how to be independent, be yourself. The ninth thing is that you should learn how to DIY, meaning do it yourself. I mean, you should be able to fix the curtain yourself of your house. You should be able to fix a broken tap in your bathroom. You should be able to fix a frame in your house. You don't have to wait for your spouse. You don't have to wait for your boyfriend. You don't have to wait for your brothers. You don't have to wait for your parents to actually do these things for you. As a lady, you're moving to a new apartment. You're moving alone. Like you want to, you're planning to stay alone. You should learn how to do these things. You don't have to wait for that carpenter. Honestly, it's like wasting of money, because if you know how to do these petty things, you don't have to waste your money. You don't have to spend money on these things. You don't have to actually pay for somebody to do it for you, because they are very, very basic and minor things you can do on your own. So you learn how to DIY, do it yourself. Put on a generator. You don't have to call your next door neighbor to start pulling generator for you. Come on, it's not difficult. You should learn how to fix a bulb in the house. It is not so hard to do. So you learn how to do these things to avoid wasting money, because these people will charge you. They will charge you on these petty things in the house. They will charge you for it. So learn how to do. Last but not the least, as a lady, you should learn how to live healthy. I mean, being healthy is everything. Learn how to live healthy. Learn how to eat. Learn how to select the healthy diets, healthy ways, healthy tips. Just there are various things online. Go check Google. You see different things to make you healthy, to keep you healthy and all of that. So try out those things that will keep you healthy meet with your physicians. If you haven't seen a gynecologist, if you've never met with a physician regarding your health, regarding your reproductive health, it is now you should start. It's very important. You're not getting any younger. As a lady, it's very important for you to actually visit a gynecologist. If you haven't visited one before, it is important to know your reproductive health status and know your overall health well-being as well. So do this, and I mean, it's going to be a very nice one. If you put all those 10 things I've told you into actions, it's going to be a very nice deal for y'all. So thank you for listening, guys. If you find my video interesting, educative, and informative, kindly click the thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe below and comment as much as possible. And if you feel there are other, because there are numerous things we should learn how to do as a leader, I just picked this 10 to share it also. In your comments, in my comment section, drop as much as possible other things that we need to learn as a lady. So thank you for listening.